Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates. Today I've got some small pieces of news regarding Battlefront, and I'm also going to be showing off my new gaming chair. First off, there is actually a Bespin free trial starting today all the way to the 18th. So all of you who don't have the season pass or don't have the separate DLC, make sure to give it a try this week and see what you think about it. I'm not too sure about the exact times, but by the time this video is uploaded I think it should be live on all platforms. Moving on, we have some minor updates from the developers regarding Battlefront. First off, something which is quite obvious, but one of the developers changed their Twitter bio to state that he is now working on the Rogue One DLC. I saw a lot of people talking about this, but I can assure you that they have been working for longer than that on the Rogue One DLC. It does take a long time to make the maps and all the things included. Next up, we have a few tweets from the developers that hints towards a release on the 20th, but none of them really confirm it as they don't work on that department of the game. But coupled with the fact that there's gonna be a double XP Death Star weekend on the 23rd to 25th, I'm quite confident that it will be released on the 20th, in which case it's only 8 days away from now. They also mention how the heroes are a lot of fun to use in the playtests, and based on the previous DLC heroes, I'm pretty confident that they're gonna be a lot of fun to use. But now over to something else. Secondly, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my new chair, and just for full disclosure, as always, I'm not sponsored by DX Racer and I'm not paid to make this video, but they did send me the chair for free. Actually, the short story is that when I was at Gamescom in Germany, I found their booth, tried a couple of their chairs and thought, wow, these chairs are really nice. And I spoke to them and they said, hey, we can send you a chair for free as long as you just mention it in a video. And I thought that was a pretty fair deal. And I had a Marcus IKEA chair before this, which is a pretty good chair for the price especially. But this chair kind of takes it to the next level. And for someone like me who spends a lot of hours every day at the PC, I think it's definitely worth investing in a better chair, because some of the most noticeable things I've found about this chair is that, well, it has things like lumbar support back down here, and then it has like a head pillow, and you really have a lot more options for actually customizing it. I can go recline it all the way back like this, and yeah, and then I can just flip it up like that, and I can go all the way to like what is it, 90 degrees, or yeah, you know what I mean, flat surface. So I can basically like sit in it or sleep in it or whatever I want to do. So it's a really nice chair, and I'm gonna show you guys in the background a time lapse of when me and my friend built it. It took around 20 minutes, and that's considering that we were pretty dumb at some points and did some wrong things, and some of the instructions were a bit unclear or wrong actually, but other than that it was super easy to build. And after using it for about 2 days now, I really do feel a difference. I feel like I get a better posture with it, since the lumbar support kind of forces you to like sit properly, especially if you have the chair all the way reclined up. And this is actually the wide series, which is called DX Racer Wide. They have so many different types of chairs, to be honest, and it's really hard to know what to pick. So I just asked them what's a good one, because they have a couple of ones that are a little bit more slim, like a real racing chair where the sides go up like this. And I could probably use one of those. The problem is that I'm too tall for them, so I asked, because those are for like people who are up to 170 centimeters and I'm almost 190. I think this chair is around 400 euros, and my previous chair from IKEA is around 170 or something like that. So I mean, it's more than double, but it's such a big difference in build quality. But it depends on really what you want. My old chair worked fine, I didn't get any issues with it. But if you do spend a lot of time at the PC, it's probably gonna be worth it in the end. One good feature which my old chair didn't have is that these kind of side handles, or whatever they're called, you can move them. You can move them back, forth. You can twist them actually up and down. You can move them in all directions, which can actually come in handy. And even though they might look a little bit hard, like just hard plastic, they are actually made out of some sort of soft foam-ish material, which gives you like nice support for the arms and elbows if you sit for a long time. So that was one thing I was worried beforehand, because on the images it actually looked like these were like hard plastic, which would probably hurt if you sit for a long time, but luckily they were not. That was all I wanted to talk about this chair. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. I will leave a link to this specific chair in the description, but they have like, yeah, well, as I said, they have tons of chairs, both cheaper, more expensive, and well, they have pretty much a chair that fits for anyone. So if you want to take a look at that, check out the link in the description. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the force be with you.